name is Alex Wong. I graduated from Melbourne Uni in Australia, and I specialise in accounting and finance. I got my chartered practicing accounting in year 2002. In InTune, I run the business development segment. I'm also a certified partner accounting running with my wife. My wife is actually the other partner that runs the firm.
My name is Lily Yong. I'm graduated with a corporate finance degree from University of Adelaide, Australia. My first job is with Ernst & Young, an accounting firm, for 5 years. Then I moved on to manage an internal audit department for an Australian listed company. I'm a member of Certified Practicing Accountant Australia and also a member of Malaysian Institute of Accountants. So in InTune, I am the managing partner. I take care of the sales, business development, and also overseeing the operations at InTune. So I've been a practicing accountant for the last 20 over years.
The company was started long time ago when I was still with KPMG. So during that time, I got a lot of friends who are having complication and stress when they run business. And most of their challenge is they cannot hire an accountant. So as a result, they always only hire maybe a clerk or an exec. A lot of time they have a lot of issues with their finance, payment, sometimes the money gets lost, sometimes the accounts don't close in time, payment is not done in time. So that time when they wanted to hire me, then I was thinking, how are they going to pay me? Like if they were to hire me and I charge them 10,000 for SME, how can they afford me? So I went back and I think, and then one day I got this idea. This idea just popped up. If 5 of them combine, each one maybe pay me 3,000 a month, then I can serve 5 of them at one shot. I become like a HQ accountant to 5 of them. Then I can assemble a team to actually support them, and that's how InTune was formed. In terms of the company, our team structure is divided into sales and operation. So the sales is very simple. We serve our client by understanding their need, and then we provide them the solution. In terms of the operation, is divided into 2 segments currently. We have the finance, which take care of the day-to-day accounting for our client, from payment to preparing the financial statement. Another team that we have is doing the HR and payroll service to ensure that the day-to-day of the salary and remuneration, including compliance, are taken care of. As an accountant, as a service provider, we need to be able to sync along, tune into the processes of our client and customize. For example, maybe a manufacturing client will be very different from a trading client. So InTune means as a provider, we are tuning into their needs and requirements.
The vision of InTune is to be the leading finance and human resource outsourcing provider in Malaysia. In this vision, we want to create financially driven entrepreneurs and businesses who runs their business based on numbers, analytics in driving their business to their goals. The mission of InTune is to support every small medium enterprises becoming large by being their strong finance and HR pillars for their businesses. This means that we are providing them a team of knowledgeable professionals with strong processes and workflow to support them in their growth journey becoming large. There are 3 main types of services being provided at InTune. Number 1 is the finance, number 2 is the human resource, and number 3 is the consultancy. So in terms of finance, so what we do is that we do the everyday accounting and finance functions for our small medium enterprises clients, like preparing payments, even issuing invoice, official receipts, reconciling their sales collection on an everyday basis, up to giving them a financial dashboards and accounts every month, up to on a half-yearly basis to sit with them and review their financial dashboards, and at the end of the year to take care of their audit and taxes on their behalf. That's on the finance side. So the second type of service that we provide for our client is human resource related, which means we take care of their payroll. We make sure that the payrolls are calculated correctly, accurately, on time, and in compliance with all labor laws, EPF, SOCSO, etc. And then taking care of the leave for their staff, and making sure that at year end, all the forms, all the compliance matters with Income Tax Office is complied with. So in terms of HR, we also assist our clients to issue HR related letters, like when a new staff come on board, to give them the employment letter, when they confirm, and if there's any increase in salary, bonus, we help them out with all those pay.
Based in Klang Valley, Malaysia, InTune Outsourcing offers a complete finance and human resource business process outsourcing BPO solutions tailored to fit the needs of our clients. We have served clients from northern to central and southern region of Malaysia, as well as overseas clients from Indonesia, Singapore, Australia, and United Kingdom. With extensive experiences across online and offline businesses, chain businesses, non-government associations that spread across various industries such as food and beverage, education, IT, jewelry, security, fashion, healthcare, consulting, coaching, training, manufacturing, construction, development, property management, and many more under our belt, we are able to serve a wide range of customers from small, medium, to large businesses alike. Whether you are a startup enterprise or you operate on a much larger scale, our team of experienced professionals have the skills, capabilities, and flexibility to deliver and scale according to your specific needs based on an agreed plan and structure. As your strategic finance and HR partner, InTune assesses where your business is against your business directions and requirements to recommend effective solutions to bridge those gaps for you and your business to achieve your business goals and growth.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn. Today we're going to talk about our employee self-service system. In short, it's also known as ESS. Inside the ESS, we have the employee handbook, HR memos, pay slips, EA forms. All these employees can help themselves. They can refer to the employee handbook, any HR memos that has been issued throughout the year. They access their own pay slips, EA forms for the past years, and also they can self-update their personal details, like if they have a newborn or they have moved house, they need to update their address. Any new skills or education acquired, they can also update inside the ESS. Any new achievements or trainings that they have attended, they can also update in this portal. On top of that, they can also view the calendar of all the public holidays that the company observes. Also, they can view who is on leave. Before the MCO, everything was in the office. It was on our server in the office, and we had a lot of difficulties accessing it during MCO. So after moving our payroll system to the cloud, it is now accessible from multiple locations. Any staff can process payroll while working from home. On top of that, we can also allocate multiple user access. Different levels of staff will have different level of use. We can assign simple user access or admin access so that they can do all their payroll work from home. Our e-payroll system can even do payroll recon and multiple report formats. In these multiple report formats, we can set by department, by location, by category, and all these will be especially helpful if you have many outlets that you want to see the report format by the outlet. How is each outlet performing? The e-leave system is a system to apply leave without filling up any forms. Imagine those days when you fill up forms and then you have to give to your supervisor to approve. Right now, it is all on the cloud. So you just apply leave and then your supervisor will get a notification to approve the leave. It is accessible 24/7 and you can track your leave balances on your own. You don't have to ask HR to let you know how many days leave you have. The e-leave system can generate multiple report formats. it gives you an analysis on the frequent leave types as well, especially when an employee takes a lot of leave, unpaid leave or sick leave, and you want to know how many days has this person taken. So on top of that, employers have the option to set the leave policies, like how many days in advance to apply leave. They can set all sick leave must have an attachment of the MC.
If you're looking for a solution in human resource for your company, InTune is your best choice.
Afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us this afternoon on InTune's Coffee Series. In our Coffee Series throughout the year, we introduce our clients to you and what they do. As we go along this session, if you have any questions, you can post them in the comment section. Okay, my name is Jocelyn, and I'm the Senior Operations Manager at InTune Outsourcing. Okay, so today we are featuring Avia Technic Asia, a company recognized for their work as specialists in the inspection and repair and overhaul services of aircraft components. Things like the escape slides, the fire extinguishers, life jackets, oxygen masks in the aircraft are all serviced and maintained by Avia Technic Asia. It's interesting to note that the things we take for granted, but there are people behind the show. It's reassuring to know who the people are behind the safety and the maintenance of the aircrafts that we bought for our business trips and holidays. So Avia Technic is part of the global company SK Aero Safety Group in the UK. InTune has the privilege to bring on stage the General Manager, Mohd Jamil Zulkifi. Please welcome him.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
Hi, Jamil.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Yep.
Okay, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for inviting me to the show.
Thank you. Could you please give the audience some background of yourself?
Okay. For the audience, my name is Mohd Jamil Zulkifi. I am the General Manager of Avia Technic Asia. I've been in the aviation industry, so I don't know, 30 years. I think now, 32 years since 1991. Yeah, so I start off in after my degree in Aerot, and then I move on to other company like CTRM and others, and then I start off with Avia Technic Asia in 2015.
It's a really long time.
Yes, a really long time.
So what does Avia Technic do, and what customers do you serve?
Okay, we basically we service what we call safety component on aircraft. Safety component means component that involve the safety of the passenger during emergencies, such as the oxygen mask and oxygen supply that drop from the top. Those that the stewardess show you when you are on board. So when on board the aircraft, the stewardess show you that the oxygen mask that you need to wear this oxygen mask. So those are the things that we service here. We also service the canister on top, which is the we call it PSU, the passenger service unit. And we also service the oxygen cylinder, which is rarely seen by passengers. The oxygen cylinder is only used for passenger that suddenly have breathing difficulty on the aircraft. So the flight crew will bring the oxygen cylinder, and then the passenger will breathe that from that oxygen cylinder. We also service the life vest under your seat that the flight crew normally tell everyone. and we also service the escape slide. Whenever escape slide, those if you remember when you go up on the aircraft, the flight crew will tell you where the escape door is. So the escape door is equipped with an escape slide. So those are that for you to jump from the aircraft, because the aircraft is normally quite high from the ground. So for
Yeah.
you to jump, there is a slide, a rubber type of slide, which is inflated when the aircraft is on the ground. So and basically that is what we are servicing. Oh yeah, we also service the fire extinguisher. This one very rarely people see on the aircraft because we don't have
Wonder
any.
where is kept.
Um, it kept on normally in the galley by the flight crew that the flight crew have easy access to the fire extinguisher.
Have you ever tested riding on the or sliding down the escape slide?
Oh no, I never.
Okay. Okay. So what kind of customers do you serve? Who are your
We serve
customers?
commercial airlines, basically all the airlines in Malaysia
Okay.
is our customer. We also serve airline in Indonesia, in Thailand, and we also have other customer in Vietnam, Taiwan, Korea, and Bangladesh.
The Southeast Asia region lah.
Yeah, basically we call it the Asia Pacific region.
So being in the forefront of providing service and support of the full range of safety and survival equipment, what would be your topmost priority in running this company?
Of course, we need to focus on the um, I would say because aviation is very strictly governed industry. So we need to meet the regulatory requirement, uh, which is quite strict. So our focus is more on that and also more on meeting the customer target. So our focus as a company, as a management, is more geared toward meeting the expectation of the customer as well as the regulatory expectation.
I think regulatory is the topmost priority lah.
Yeah.
Because if you don't meet the regulatory, then you won't be able to get the contract, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Okay. It's fantastic. So of course, when running the company based on following all the regulatory requirements, you would have the necessary employees in place. So what are the qualifications of the employees? What must they have in order to perform their service and maintenance work?
Okay. Basically, for our technician level, we require the technician to be at least have a diploma in technical college, vocational school, um, and that is basically the entry level. Of course, we also take people, the experienced people from where they has they gain their experience in other company to start off with, and then now we are progressing toward getting fresh people to build up our strength.
So what other than the technical skills, and the technical qualifications, what else do you look for in them? Do you also do a lot of training and stuff
Yes,
like that?
we do a lot of training.
Mm.
We need to send them outside for training. They are to train them on the regulation pertaining to the aviation industry, and other training that from time to time that we deem necessary for them to be trained on.
So are all this training conducted within Malaysia or overseas?
Mainly in Malaysia, mainly in Malaysia. unless we're talking about we need to create a new capability, then we need to send people to be trained at our parent company in the UK.
Has anyone gone to the parent company yet?
Oh yes, I think quite a number of them have been sent over the years. Normally we send about 2 or 3 people to oversee either in UK or the US for training for on the, multiple different subjects.
How long is the training?
Sometimes 2 weeks. Sometimes as of last year, the longest that we have sent is for 3 months.
It's really long.
Yeah.
It's almost like moving to a different country already.
Yeah.
Okay. So besides their qualifications and then you do training, is there anything else that you look for in an employee?
Of course, we look for when we employ people, when we do interview, we have our core values. So we need to ensure that the employee conform to our core values.
Okay.
So they need to show that they are able to work in a team, that they show attention to detail, that they are able to conform, adhere to regulation, to rules and regulation basically. So we do not want troubleshooter or MacGyver, you see
Okay.
in this industry. You have to conform to the regulation.
All
So
the
nothing,
SOPs and
yeah,
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 the maintenance schedule and the
yeah.
way to do it and all that, right?
Yes, you have to conform to that. So no MacGyver in this industry.
Yeah. And especially when it comes to equipment, I feel like sometimes we want to be MacGyver ourselves and then,
Yeah.
things may not
For,
work out.
for our home is okay. You can
Yeah.
we can do that. We can do a trial and experiment to resolve some maybe your TV or your fridge or whatever, but not here. Especially where something like the slide can cost easily almost 100,000 ringgit each. So we don't want that to
Wow.
happen. Yeah,
100,000 for a slide. Wow. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, are there any questions from the floor?
Okay. So maybe Jocelyn,
So
you
I
want to
move
play
on.
the video?
Okay. Play the video.
Right.
There's a lot of technical work there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So InTune is Avia Techniques' outsourced HR department. We take care of payroll and HR matters for the company. We have already put together the employee handbook, the ESS, e-leave, e-claims, and e-attendance system recently.
Yes.
So now HR is fully operational on the cloud. Can you share your experience working with Intune these past 2 years?
Oh yes, I'm basically before InTune, I did not even know that there is such service before. So the problem is for a small company like us, we start off with 4 people, 4 employee, and has now grown to 22. But to get 2 or 3 other people just to manage HR, that constitute more than 10% of the company. So it doesn't make sense for me as a general manager of a small SME. So outsourcing the work to Intune makes a lot of sense. And so far, Intune has provided a good service in terms of coming out of the handbook, the management of the HR, the payroll management, uh, e-attendance. So all these things are out of my mind, and I have somebody that able to help me to manage those.
So what were the pain points that motivated you to explore outsource in the first place?
Mainly costing, and also when you hire, uh, if you go the traditional way, you hire HR personnel or HR manager. Obviously, for a startup or a small SME, you need a strong HR. You need a strong HR because that is where your starting point. So you cannot have a flawed HR policy going forward, and then you try to basically make do with the HR policy as you move forward. So then you have demotivated workforce and that sort of thing. And also to get a good HR manager is very costly for a small SME like us.
True.
So we getting professional service like Intune help us a lot in terms of getting all these headache uh, being dealt with. And also, I don't need to also deal with the HR issue of the HR department.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
So what made you choose Intune? I'm sure you did some shopping around and all that. And finally, why did you choose Intune?
Uh, I think mainly I did shop around. I found that one is you do seem to be at that point of time presented yourself quite well, and also in terms of pricing, you are also quite competitive compared to others. So I think that is the main issue that clinch us choosing you.
So as a client, I want to give feedback that you are actually very easy to work with as well.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because we don't want that headache, so just pass it over to you.
And I'm very proud to work with you because you also handle the safety of all the equipment on the safety equipment on the
Yeah.
aircraft, and this will ensure that aircrafts are safe, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So are there any questions on the floor? Let me check. Um, so we want to end this session now. And I want to thank you for your time to prepare for this session and to spend this short time online with us this afternoon.
Okay. I think there's a question somewhere.
Yeah. Is there a question?
Yeah. There is a question here. Other than value, what are the other aspects that you look for in people? Of course, we look for the qualification, as I mentioned before. Uh, Qualification. I would say value here. What in terms of how they present themselves during the interview, and that from there that we judge whether they can fit into our value of the company. Other than that, of course, experience is good, but it's not critical at this moment in time. We can accept fresh people on board as long as they show that willingness to work and also to learn new things.
Another thing I want to mention is, so InTune has a tagline, every SME can become large. So where I see Avia Technique now, from one location, you have grown to 2 locations. And I'm also very proud to be part of it. You are growing your company, growing the team, and now you have built up another location just recently, right?
Yes.
That's fantastic. So that is our vision for our clients.
Yep.
Yeah.
The problem with our industry is now, or rather our set of clients, we have basically run out of client in Malaysia. So we need to get more client around the region. Therefore, maybe our future growth will be outside of Malaysia, into other regions as well. So I hope, and maybe InTune can look into spreading themselves also, rather than just in Malaysia and across the region as well.
Of course, coming soon. Okay, thank you so much, Encik Jamil, for your time. Yeah, and we wish you a good week ahead.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
InTune Outsourcing is providing you a full scope of accounting from A to Z, exactly like an accounting department with a CFO, but not based in your office. InTune enters supplier invoices into accounts payable and do reconciliation with suppliers to make sure that our records are correct. InTune also processes payments to suppliers, staff, and expenses, updating sales invoices into accounts receivable, including collection received, providing statement of accounts to clients so that they can collect and chase money from their customers, providing the financial reports, including but not limited to profit and loss, balance sheets, cash flow, debtors and creditors aging, advisory and financial coaching, including presentation of accounts, highlighting key areas and key analytics to improve and grow clients' businesses. At the year end, we represent our clients to work with their auditors and tax agents for compliance matters. InTune also represent our clients to deal with different bodies and agencies such as Income Tax Office, Customs Department, EPF, SOCSO, and other authorities for matters relating to finance, business, and HR. So if you're still facing accounting problems, you'll need a professional like InTune to help you. Well, get InTune to fine-tune your decision.